Been having multiple issues with the game, keep crashing on me, whether I'm streaming or not. Something to do with the either with the PS4 or the game itself, because I don't have these issues with other games. Right now I'm trying to wait for at least one subscriber. Okay, so my echo through my laptop here. Let's see, at least one join, that's good. Okay, and what else? Who else is out there? One more person telling me he's joining soon. So once we see two has joined, we're gonna go ahead and start the game. So what I did in the past 3 hours almost, guys, I've been trying to get to Marco to be one of the fourth guys to join me, and it has not been working out well. So like I mentioned before, the game randomize who can and cannot join you. So I got almost everybody except Marco until like to the past 20 minutes I was able to get him. So what I did for you guys, I went ahead and finished the military base where we left off the last video, so you don't have to see me do that again. Save you the agony. And as you can see now, Marco's back. He picked up a few things, and I got the team back. And then if the game crashes, at least I don't lose Marco. Because what happened before it crashes, I was not able to save because the game crashed, so I lost Marco. That's why I spent 3 hours trying to get him back. And it's not easy to get him back because the game randomized who's gonna spawn basically in your as your fourth character. As you can see, I picked up a few things. I got 9 cans of meat. We picked up a lot of stuff. So what I'm gonna do, whoever's tired is gonna go to sleep, and I think we're gonna have Emilia, the scenario leader, do housekeeping. We're gonna pick up the meat, and then we're gonna put meat back in as a bait. And every 2 or 3 days or so, I get another rat trap in there, and that's 2 pieces of meat. Check the radio every day. It tells you what's going on out there. We know it's gonna get colder. That's why we could not reach certain areas. And we've been trying to save up to make this upgraded to vegetable garden. During my randomization of getting Marco, I was able to get Marin, and I almost kept him, but I said, you know, that's not gonna look good when I continue the video. Marin allows you to save on building things. So when I wanted to build the vegetable, then you can see here I needed 30 components, and with Marin I only needed 26 components. So I was almost left with only 2 components to build. So he does save you a lot of stuff. And okay, so now we can trade with Franco. I'm not sure what to give him, so before we wake Katya up, let's check our inventory. We're gonna keep this, keep all that, and those 2 we can trade in the garage, but it's not open yet. So I can trade this right now to get some stuff from him, like especially the components. We need components to upgrade the vegetable garden. We can build the helmet. I did not try that. We can trade in the jewelry, some bullets, Since we don't have kids, we can even trade in the vest. I'm gonna leave only one vest in the shelter, and if I'm going to a dangerous area, I'll take one vest with me. So let's go ahead and wake Katya up and let her trade with him, because she's got bargaining skills. Remember that. Nice to see you too. Alright, so let's see what he has. He has coffee. We need coffee, and he has the medicine. Remember I told you the guy in the garage wants coffee, so we'll grab that. We can grab this, but it's too expensive to grab it. I'd rather not. We need the coffee, and here are the components that we need the most, so we can grab them all, or as much as it allows you to, and a couple of woods. Now the question is, should we trade herbal medicine or something else? I only need one armor. We don't have a kit. Oh look, almost there. So take the jewelry back. Okay, and you can see how it's no deal. So we slowly remove some of the trading items that we have in our inventory until he accepts the offer. And remember, if I do that with any other person other than Katya, he's not gonna even give me those additional 8 components, at least that I know of. So that's the beauty of having Katya in your party. We'll go ahead and accept that and trade again. We still have about 10 components we can grab from him. We can grab the gears, the water, the weapons, and some wood. We're gonna need a lot of fuel because it's gonna be cold soon. So now the question is, what do we trade with him? We're not gonna make bullets. Jewelry, we keep at least one book. No, we don't need that. So now the question is, do we trade bullets or do we trade the medicinal, the herbs? I say trade bullets. We only need 10 in our shelter at one time at least, and we're gonna grab a lot from military base if we take Marco there. And you can see I'm almost in agreement with him. Remove a few, and here we go, we got a deal. Can we get more? Let's see, we can get 3 more. A lot of wood, we need the wood. Okay, so let's make another deal. Give them more bullets. Probably gonna need 7 bullets. Yep, 7. We'll remove 1, and then we'll work out the deal. Let's see, 1 here, 1 here, 1. Alright, so now we see we can get component back as an extra. No. So this is the best we can get out of him for those 6 bullets. More. And get 5 pieces of wood. So you can see, guys, I'm trying to get as much as possible from him instead of me going middle of the night to a building trying to grab it. If you can buy it from him, why not, right? He'll save you a lot of trips outside your shelter. And if you do go outside the shelter, you go to places where you need something else. So I still have 42 bullets. I'm gonna go ahead and give him, I think he's gonna need 10 bullets now. Let's find out. Ooh, more than 10. Alright, so we'll remove that now. We have 10. And what we do, we keep playing with these. Look at that. The first piece of wood, he agreed. So right now we have 1 piece of wood we can try to get with the coffee if we want to. And you look at your inventory, I have 3 coffees. For now I'm okay. And that's the deal for today with him. I'm gonna send her back to bed. And Marco is ready to scavenge again. Let's send her. And I think we're gonna be able to upgrade this, guys. Watch out. There is. I'm able to watch it. So if I had Marin, if you go through the list of components up there, you're gonna see if I had Marin, it would have been 26. It would have been 1 for flour, it would have been maybe 12 for wood, still 1 for light, still 3 for gears, and maybe 2 light. I don't know. I mean, I don't have them, so I'm not gonna keep guessing, but I'm just letting you know that I only needed 26 component instead of 30, like the way it is right now. And here we go, we're gonna build it. So she's content. He's still tired. He's okay. What I like to do, I always make them well fed. When they're well fed, when they go out in the field, if they get hurt, if they're well fed, I notice they still perform better than when they're wounded and they're not well fed, hungry, very hungry, or whatever. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna feed her when she wakes up. And there we go, Roman is ready. We can feed him. So I think that's where we're done for the day. So here we can see I have my herb garden. And you can see I can make up to 6 if I have enough fertilizer. And you can make fertilizer from meat or vegetables. So to start with, we're gonna use 1 piece of meat for fertilizer, but then we're gonna exchange again and make a vegetable as fertilizer. So for now, I'm gonna make 1 piece of vegetables as fertilizer. And here's Katya. Give her food, and she's gonna be well fed. So now you have 3 guys are well fed, except for, yeah, actually all 4 of them are well fed. Alright, so now you can see I can do 1 set of vegetable, which is 4. It's gonna take 72 hours, that's 3 days, 1 hour to make. So now the question is, what other fertilizer are we gonna use? We're gonna use a meat or a vegetable. I say let's use a meat, so in case I need to make food, at least I have 1 vegetable. Let me show you. I'll have 1 vegetable, 1 meat, or two meat. And here we go. Now we can start, and then I press the R1 and I have 8. And even if you have 3 fertilizers, it's not gonna do more than 8. So that's the max it can do per vegetable content. So if I have another one, if I have enough resources to build another one, I'll have 8, another 8. So every 3 days I'll have 16 vegetables, if you can afford it, of course. I want to end the night. I usually end the night after I make sure, end the day, I have enough food in here. So here you go, it's gonna raise the temperature, and then you can see how the bar is moving really slowly. Gonna take 3 days. Here we go. Everybody's ready for night adventure, so we'll just end it. And as you can see, a lot of places are closed for me except the brothel. So if I go there, I have to kill some people for sure. The hotel also, same thing. There's thugs in the hotel, thugs in the warehouse, and bad guys and brothel. Brothel you can trade. If you have enough material, you can trade with them, same like the garage. But since I have bad people, I would just get rid of them and close that brothel permanently. Do any community service. So we're gonna go ahead and finish the military, get everything out of there. Wrong guy. And I wanna try guarding with 2 people to show you guys what happened. So Emilia's gonna sleep, Roman's gonna guard, Katya's gonna guard, and Marco. I'm supposed to get a trophy if you guard with 2 people, but I don't know. I gotta find out. We're gonna take the axe. There's few boxes furniture I'm gonna break. We're gonna need the wood and fuel out of that. And I know some of you will complain that this is taking too long, so maybe we can do, I don't know, 1 night per video. It's gonna be a lot of videos though. you can see I picked a few things, so there's not much left. And let's see if there's something here to break. Yeah, there is. So what I do, I break them as I go along. These are valuable stuff right here. Okay. I already picked up the stuff on the bottom, I think. And there's a piece of furniture on top, if I'm not mistaken. And see how is he content and well fed? I noticed they perform a lot better if they are well fed, even if they are injured or sick. So you get the benefit of them performing 75% better than if they are injured and not well fed. So keep that in mind. If you have the food for it, go ahead and keep them all fed, or at least only keep the one who's scavenging at night well fed. You're not gonna regret that. It will only benefit you. Okay, so we're gonna keep breaking those things, and we're almost filling up, if you can see. I brought a full hatchet because I think by the time I'm done here, I think the hatchet will break. So we'll find out. There's a few more up. And remember, you guys, we need these for the furnace to keep the shelter warm at night. If you don't keep it up to 58 degrees, your people will freeze. I've seen it. And you play this game enough, you'll find out for sure. So here I'm trying to pick up as much as I can. If I cannot, I'll just break it, and then I'll come back on a second trip and pick them up. And I think this is the last one. No, there's two more. And watch how the hatchet is gonna break soon. So we might need another hatchet for another trip. But you don't have to really break everything and grab everything. What you could do is, like, you know, this area is not complete. You can come back on another night if you just need wood and fuel instead of wasting component to make them. You can build fuel from wood pieces, component, or books. I don't recommend using fuel or component. Fuel are, you need at least one book per person. So you have 4 people in your shelter, you need 4 books at least. If you don't, when you do bad things, they start feeling sad and unhappy. So here I'm gonna dump everything here. This is where the game crashed before, so let's hope for the best. And it's gonna break now. And it broke. That's fine. I mean, I think I broke 75% of the area, so if I really need more wood or fuel, I can come back here and grab them. But basically what I'm doing, guys, is gathering everything in one place, like I mentioned in the previous video. It's a lot easier to go to one place to grab everything that you need instead of scavenging every location you think it might have something. You pick them all up and you dump them in one place, and you just stop for no reason. It's amazing how the control works, and this is probably PS4. I've seen the PC version, and you can do everything with the mouse. I mean, nothing is perfect, really. I mean, the PC has advantages, the PS4 has advantages, and they both have disadvantages. So you take your pick. And of course, with the PC, you have the ability to cheat. There's so many hacks and things you can see. I mean, that will take the fun out of it. You guys are welcome to go and buy the PC version if you like, and then you'll probably be able to download a cheat that allow you to grab infinite items and things, but what's the point of having that? And not fun really, because it becomes so easy to do something. You don't even have to leave your shelter. I mean, honestly, you can just build everything from your shelter. You don't even have to go out or anything because you have unlimited resources. Your people do not have to leave, you know, and then you'll finish the game by just basically ending the night building things, and that's it. Keep them fed, keep them dry, keep them secure, guard, and yeah. So someone really smart, what they do, they said, oh, there's a glitch here in the military base. Look, I went to the second class and all that stuff. You can look up his video, but I'm not gonna tell you who he is. And you know, some guy said, oh, cheat engine, you know. So he's cheating, and like, you know, he's trying to make a YouTube video. I mean, well, lame. If you're gonna cheat, at least don't, you know, put it on YouTube for everybody to see. But that was a lame video. Yeah, I saw that, like, okay, well, you're gonna cheat, don't put it online and people are gonna see it. Okay, so here, guys, there's like an almost unlimited source of fuel. I'm gonna grab all the bullets, and you can see when I'm done, look how much bullet I have. I'm gonna have 120 bullets at least. And so bullets, you can trade them with Franco, and you can trade the food to the guy in the garage. Unfortunately, I cannot grab these in one swoop. On the PC version, you can do better things than that. So, you know, everything has advantages and disadvantages. So you can see here, I have only wood and cigarette and stuff like that. So what I do in this case, I need to grab the thing, but I cannot. And let's look at the time. It's 4:20, so I'm not gonna have enough time to get to the exit probably. Now, when I was trying to get Marco, I get Pavel. Pavel is a fast runner. He would have made it for sure. Only he needs 30 seconds to get one map to the other. But we'll be okay. I'm not gonna stop here because then it's not gonna be able to make it. There you go. So I was able to make it. Good. So I'm gonna try to make it half an hour. So let's see what we're gonna do in the day, and then end it before we get to the night for this video. For those of you who don't like to watch more than half an hour. And there you go. We're lucky. We didn't get bandits or anything, and I didn't see a pop-up for a trophy. So I'm not sure. Maybe I did something wrong. Everybody who's tired, send them to bed. We have 3 beds, and that's all you need. She's going to bed. He's going to bed. He's already in bed. And there we go. We can use Emilia to do housekeeping. And pause the video and read it if you like. And the temperature is still low, so we still need firewood, because right now it's 46 and we have 4 fuel inside. And here's the vegetable garden. Has 1 day, so it's like almost 30% complete. So 2 more days it will be finished. We don't see any meat ready. So right now we have enough firewood. We just brought a lot. Let's see what we're gonna do in a workshop. So we have 6 of these, or we have 1 of those. I can make 1. I'd like to keep at least 2 crowbars, 2 of everything basically, except for shovels. Shovels, I think we just need 1, and they last long. 1 shovel is enough for a while, unless you go to an area where oh, I'm getting a message that the internet is not fast enough. That's not good. I think maybe you guys saw it too. There it pops on the stream. That's unfortunate. Okay, so now we have 2 of this and we have 1 hatchet. So we can go back to military and crash more boxes if we want to. And I already have 2 shovels because I picked up from someone. I don't buy lockpicks, they're expensive for no reason unless you want to steal without someone noticing. I usually try to make AKs and shotguns. Guns are not too valuable as much as the other one. And here we can do a helmet. So if we send someone out, they at least have some extra protection. I see the people on the top. Those are the people who came by a few days ago and they gave me vegetables, and now they want a favor because they helped me out. Now I need to help them. Now if you don't, I mean, at the end it's going to show you a screen where you refuse to help someone who helped you. So if you care about how the ending looks like, you can either help them or refuse them. They'll stay there for a couple of hours game time and then they walk away. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly finish these guns and go talk to them, hoping they don't leave. And I got Marco. Is that, yeah, Marco is ready, so we can have Marco talk to them. Let Emilia do something. Hello to you too. Yeah, so here they're telling you that how the armies intensify their shelling the homes and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and help them, but we're not gonna use Marco, of course not. Hell no. Alright, so who should we send? We can send Katia because I don't think we're gonna bargain with her right now. Yeah, so okay, let's think about this. Let's send him. Send Roman. Here we go. So now Roman's left. We got Katia. We can send her to the garage guy to bargain, and then after we're bargaining up, we can send Marco to pick up stuff. Or I'm thinking, because I didn't leave an area where I can save over there, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anything I want to do before I end the day? I don't see. Well, I can do one thing. I can feed them, make them all well content. Well content. And Marco Polo well content also. We're gonna send her to stand by the furnace. And before we end the day, guys, I always increase the fuel inside and then end the day, and you're gonna see the temperature rise and then come down depending on what you use. Alright, so all of them are well fed. We're gonna go ahead and increase to 6. End the day. And I'm gonna pause the video here, guys, and then I'm gonna start another stream for you. We'll be right back in like 5-10 minutes.